It's Malaka time, motherfuckers, and today I brought you another Company of Heroes 2 cast from companyofheroes2.org. The reason I picked this game was because there was some gay in it, and of course, I'm all about the gay. And I think it's because these guys are the culprits right here. So they're an Asian team, I do believe. If I get it switched up, I apologize, but I do believe this is the Asian team. Now these guys do some just gay things, as we'll soon find out. So we have a Russian over here, and we have a Brit, as you can see, and of course two OKW, because we all have no skill and all that fact. And I actually forgot that some people requested for the sound to be turned up a little bit, so I'm going to turn it up just so. We'll see if it's too loud, but I know my voice wasn't quite loud in the last replay, and you could barely hear the sounds of the game. So yeah. So what do we have here? So this Russian guy is getting out a conscript and an MG. He already did get out the conscript, working on the MG. We have Jeremy here as one of the OKW, and then we have Sex Pistol as the other one. So he already has a Volk. He got a Kubel out, which is pretty good to cap up early on this map, since it is quite big. That's what she said. We just see the conscript quickly building some sandbags to hopefully sustain them in case they engage. We do have some Sturm Pioneers here waiting right at the entrance. There's another entrance, I think, somewhere over here. But yeah, we do see some Volk capping up on the right. We do also see some Engineers capping up on the right. The Volk will win that as that. We do see some Sturm Pioneers getting all the way in over here. Kubel trying to poke away a little bit. We do have a massive infantry, it looks like. Just, even though it's not, but it just looks like so many men. We do have the MG trying to set up, going to put some suppressing fire on the Sturm Pioneers, but he's going to immediately get out and avoid any kind of damage whatsoever. We do see some Volk over here as well. Going to take some cover and fire and all that crap. MG moving up over here. The Sturm Pioneers completely got away with it, which I think is funny. Just going to move over here. I would still cap that and not really disconnecting anything. So these guys are going to back away. The Volk are actually backing away as well. They retreated. Over here on the right, the Engineers did take up in the house, but there's nothing really the Volks can do. Looks like we do see another. Is this guy going to MG spam? Yes, he is going to MG spam. Praise the gayness. Praise the homosexuality. I'm assuming that this guy is mainly going to go infantry section. I guess if he really wants to be the infantry and everything, you should purchase some more. Armored car wouldn't be too bad. Considering what they could get, the British armored car going for something like that pretty early on would definitely save them from a Puma or a Flak, something like this. But I don't know if he will actually do it or not, or focus more on anti-infantry right now. He is actually going to go for Royal Engineers, okay. May build a mortar pit, I would assume, maybe. Don't know how well defended it would be, but it could be okay. The OKW isn't really camping all that much or building bunkers or anything like this, so I don't know. If there was a medical HQ here, I would be like, yeah, okay, build a mortar pit back here and just constantly barrage his forward retreat. Somehow suppress in heavy cover. Everything always makes sense in this game. Just like shooting over your own guys and not killing them. Always makes sense. Another MG being placed over here, being flanked by Sturm Pioneer. So this guy's just going for the... 3 is not really technically MG spam, but it's basically on the border of it. 4 I consider a little bit of a spamish kind of going there. Looks like trying to have build some sandbags to stop the enemy, to make them go around. And all that junk. MG turning around with some conscript. Blob noobs learn to play. Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's Company of Heroes. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the problem Company of Heroes has been having since Company of Heroes 1. People blob, and it fucking sucks. And if you can, you probably can get away with it. I mean, if you really want a diverse shooter where skill, to a degree, somewhat matters, then you might as well play Men of War or something where you can individually and micro control individual soldiers and put them in squads and blah 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 blah. Company of Heroes is just like a blob fest a little bit, to a point, to a very much point. You can get away with blobbing, but you got to know how to counter it too, as well. I mean, right now we just see, you know, this guy spamming MGs. Well, the 3 MGs, they're quite annoying. To get around that, get a looks. Get a looks, get some Volk, support the looks with the Volk. You know, something like this. There's really not much else. You could try to get support guns or a couple of support guns. The medical HQ, I think, is a bad choice. The looks would have been... I'm not sure how much is the looks anymore. Yeah, I would get the looks still. I think the looks would be a good thing. You could get a Stuka to counter it, though the Stuka is a meh option. The looks is still good to walk, you know, just run past and stuff. I still believe this to be the case. Or also what you can do against, especially the infantry section guy, is go MG34 Doctrine. Oh yeah, they already have MG34. No, do they? I totally forgot. Oh yeah, they do have the MG. Yeah, you might as well get an MG34 and pop one out or two, and then you could easily suppress infantry at key intersections, use Volk to support, and Sturmpaniers if they get too close, and that's kind of how you're going to counter it. I mean, I know at this point in the game, you're like, okay, are they going to have different tactics? But this guy's got 3 fucking MGs at this point. I would have gone for a looks, hands down. But now he's actually went guards. But the enemy, the OKW, don't know that, so I still would have gone... a looks or something like that. The only thing you can do is a looks and try to flank or rush or do something like this with the MGs and all that other crap. But yeah, he's just all of his fucking MGs. Total fucking lol. 3 MGs pointing at the fucking top kick. That's killing power, alright, for you. Some nice killing power. Oh, 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 oh. Dude, that fucking... tell me. Tell me. Why does pathing when they go out over here when they could have gone over here? Would have been so much better than going this way. I don't fucking understand that. That... fags. Oh, God. That's gay. I will admit that's gay, but that's not their fault, though. It's just pathing, but the 3 MGs is pretty stupid. Again, the looks is what you're going to do, and just going for flanking maneuvers. I mean, there's not really a lot of mobile things that OKW can do. I mean, you could technically go a Kubel and try to go for a flank, but the Kubel isn't that great. I'm trying to think. Looks... fuck. You could try to go to Osvin for late game, but, you know... You could go that doctrine. The Osman actually providing some sort of use. Try to survive until then. There's multiple things you can do. And again, same thing with this infantry section thing, as I just said. Combined arm tactics, even though he just used 1 Volk. And right now, there looks like they're going to take the right. He gets a fucking Puma. I don't know if the Puma is still... I've never considered it really good at killing infantry, but... he really needs this infiltration grenade assault. See, they're going to take this point up here on the top, and then they're going to try and take the middle and contest it in something of the sort, though I do see him moving over to the left. He should be supporting his ally. And this is a horrible... I will repeat, this is a horrible... horrible. What, nade, I'm abuses. Oh, a tad abuses, or I don't know. This is a horrible place for a fucking medical HQ. Out in the open, no support, and wait, it just screams bad. It just screams bad. If you fucking place your shit here, you're a goddamn gay lord. Either you're over fucking cocky against chinks or what, but it's dumb. Just fucking dumb. Medical HQs on certain maps are really tricky. That is a horrible spot. If you really wanted to place it, you should have placed it here, or you should have gone for the typical placement here, which at least it has some kind of cover. You can contest it because your base is right here, but all the way out over here, it's just a bad fucking idea. I bet you could, technically you could, if you really wanted to, make it work with the support of your ally, but with the way things were going at the beginning of the game, it was a bad choice to fucking do it. He went for the Puma to destroy some of this as well, but the looks would have just been better. Unless the looks gets like an entire squad kill right now, the looks would have been better, because the looks could have just gone through the flank, poked. Yeah, disgusting. Volk on the retreat. Of course, they do have an MG up in the building. Now, in this case, the support gun was good to target the building, but the looks, again, would have been just fine. Sure that you had Piats, but The enemy could get anti-tanks, but then again, you'll be staying far away anyways from the infantry and trying to poke as much as possible because of the MGs. Because I was thinking that the guy would get conscripts or something like that. And it's just a major facepalm here. So there goes the medical HQ. You deserve the medical HQ to be destroyed because it was a dumb fucking place to begin with. Very dumb indeed. So these guys are going to retreat, cut their losses, support gun, knocking out some guys. Retreat these guys. You need health really bad. So this forward retreat point's pretty stupid too. Holy shit, this guy has a lot of manpower. He just called off the field recovery. Ooh, he got one of these. Didn't it come off with like a fucking, what am I thinking of? Didn't like Royal Engineers or something like that come off with a half track with 2 Royal Engineers or something? I forget. I don't remember. But he called off 2 of these. I don't know how good. He wants more Piats. Okay. Yeah, he wants more Piats. He needs to start thinking about getting a tank. Yeah, his thing right here was pretty stupid. I think he did it in an emergency, but it was still pretty dumb to begin with. He should have placed one back here if he really wanted one. But yeah. A stolen Maxim. Gonna suppress some conscripts. Another Maximum trying to come in. Should have microed these guys to do this. He should move the Sturmpioneers up in here and cap this. If he unless kill the conscripts. Yeah, he should just cap this up or try to. But yeah, so what is this guy up to? So this guy, he's just has 2 MGs. He bought a guards. He's trying to get his tank battalion command up. Probably, don't know what he could spam T-70s. We don't know. We definitely don't know. We do see a medical HQ place here, which is in an okay spot. I still think a Lux would have been better in this scenario. But oh yeah, he's the one who went the fucking medical. Is he the one that went the medical HQ? Or I think it was the Sex Pistol guy. Who was I ranting about? I totally forgot. Someone should have gone oh wait, no, it's this guy because he bought the fucking medical HQ. The medical HQ. No, this guy, the mech HQ. Oh yeah. So it was the other guy. Kill yourself, Asian fag abuser. Rommel getting confused and fucking Asians. Yeah, dude. Oh boy. The Puma's still a bad idea. And honestly, what he should have done to boot is, so let's say he went with the mech HQ back here, should have built a Shvia right here to guard this point, or put a Shvia right here to destroy the blob. Though the AT probably would have killed it out in the open, but it still would have been worth it to protect it and to fight around some kind of support that could suppress infantry. And I'm still surprised, after seeing how much infantry that this guy fucking fields, you still didn't get an MG. That it baffles me. And the fact that he doesn't have any kind of mortar too. I now finally see one mortar being produced. But still, 1 MG and yet you don't have a mortar. This Puma has yet to get adequate kills enough. Only has 2. This guy has a shit ton of fucking infantry. And he has a nice artillery cover too. Should start working on some tanks, I think. Unless he's going to build a mortar pit. Mortar pit would be, I guess, good right there if he's going to defend right here. A Panzerwerfer would be pretty good right about now, but of course none of them. Both of them have to go OKW to be the most elite possible. Yeah. A Stuka would be very nice right now too. But then again, they would just mass retreat and you'd have to be pretty good. Dude, I understand, like, things fucking suck, but you're not, like, I don't know. Get a soul. A, this is Company of Heroes. B, people can use whatever tactics they want. And C, yes, a lot of tactics are really fucking gay, but you fail to do a lot of basic things to counter MGs and blobbing and stuff like this. So it's half your fault, half theirs. For that much. If only he did an AT grenade, I'd lol. So, oh, he did have an AT grenade. Why didn't he use it for? Would have been more lol. Unless he just purchased it. So now he's trying to get this thing up. So the Shvia was finally set up over here on the flank. A little bit too far away from the medical HQ, though people would be coming from this way, but I don't know. The flanking is true. What would have been really good here for his little blob thing is too bad he couldn't get the Vickers LMG. But he really wanted to go with the Piats. Puma attacking this. Unless an LMG comes out of this thing. I'm not quite sure. That sucks. Losing that MG. But at least it's right there. Yeah. Should get into some kind of cover. Yeah, a Stuka would be right now. He has the fuel for it, and he's getting a fucking support gun. Dude, Stuka, man. Getting a Stuka. And especially, you know that this is here. He could make it a forward retreat point. Yeah, a Stuka. Come on. Come on. Some simple... I haven't been... I haven't been in the game for 3 fucking months. This is my second cast coming in. And I don't know what to say anymore. Even I fucking know at this point that you should be getting a Stuka instead of a support gun. Yeah, support guns are good, don't get me wrong, but you need something instant, something that causes a retreat, something to give you breathing room. And an Osvind, an MG, a Lux earlier on, and a Stuka would have helped you along with that. And probably extended the game even further. And at least given you whatever. But, yeah. So we do see a fuel cache up in here. It's kind of weird just to see one. He did get the bolster and the research weapon pack. This guy right now, he's buying a T-34-76, right? Yeah. I probably would have bought a Katusha if I was him. Could punish the Volk blob pretty good. Even though this is a blob in and of itself, but, you know. Man, too bad there's not a house here. Man, that forward observation post would be gay. Yeah, he's blobbing so bad. See, this is why, like, I never liked going, like, double OKW or something like this, just because it would have been better to get a Wehrmacht in, because you could at least punish with a rifle grenade or something, or actually get a Panzerwerfer, which I consider better against blobbing than a Stuka. Unless you're really, really good at the Stuka and really good at positioning your, your shot, but... yeah. So more an MG guarding against this flank over here. The Shvia pushing away the conscript and guards. Volk gonna try and push away the... ooh! SCGs are gonna destroy that. Of course they reload. Ha! Turn around. That sucks. Ha 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 ha! Lol. Nice double support gun. Of course the 76 comes in and there pretty much goes your MG that you took. So you basically wasted manpower for nothing, which sucks. So the first tank on the field, or at least the medium-sized tanks. Panzerfaust coming in, not going to destroy an engine because I think they fixed it. It has to be like a lower percentage health to that kind of stuff. Sturmpioneer is not even putting away the Minesweeper and at long range, which is going to fail, but maybe he's baiting just for the support guns to target. Dude. Come on, man. Stukas. Stuka boys, Stukas. So actually now, too bad he didn't place the medical HQ back here maybe. Even though I said to post it here, but... fix up that T-34. We do have some Volk capping up over here. So the Sex Pistol guy still hasn't chose the doctrine yet, which is kind of surprising. What would help in this situation? A Yang Tiger would help in this situation. Oh, he went with... oh, God. Zeroing artillery can actually be pretty good right about now. That'd be good. Because if you could at least keep an eye on them, you could literally kill all of his blob right there. If he builds an actual artillery piece like this, I'm going to kill myself. But it could be good if the actual shell lands right there during a retreat. The Pack 43 emplacement's a fucking waste of space. The field defenses could be okay, but it's just going to be mortared and outflanked, and you can't put a bunker on every single possible entryway. Over here is going to cap up the munitions at an extra point all the way up to the base. These guys are going to continue to push in over here. So this guy is he going to start spamming 76s? He has 2 guards and a conscript, and 1 MG and a mortar. He's buying another engineer. I mean, this guy has tons of engineers, but I guess he's assuming that if he's going to like lose all of his engineers, then he's going to be screwed. So the double support guns right there. Using the Piats very nicely. I guess that's why he called off the engineers, because of I don't know what the difference between these type of engineers and the regular ones. I currently have no idea, don't remember, but okay, all they can do is salvage vehicles, which is okay, I guess. But he just wanted that big bulk and instantly just to put Piats on them, so he could kind of do gay shit like this, which is very nice. And that damage, though, is really ridiculous. And of course, he has a shit ton of manpower, and he doesn't really need it at the moment. The only thing I would contest... Oh, dude! Observation post right here, brah. Cap that point. Observation post right there, brah. Yeah. Come on. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Dude, that range of those Piats is bullshit. From that range over here to all the way over here. Oh, man, that is dirty. That is dirty. That is some dirty-ass fucking shit. Oh, crap. Yeah, he should have capped this and put an observation post here just to be extra gay. Because then you could have dropped some extra arty down on, I don't know, maybe this if it reaches, or this to allow your infantry to get closer. So Panther's out on the field right now. Guards poking at the rear armor. Not much. He should have chased that much. Actually, he should have ran them over, or tried to at least. He could have been probably successful and maybe made a GG if he would have done it, or attempted to run over. If you could still do it, I think you can. I'm not sure. Whoops, hit my mic. I'm not sure. So we do have a double Panther out now. We do have a command Panther and a regular Panther. Don't know how well that's going to work against mass infantry. I still love how people tend to, you know, that's one thing I never understand is, and I fell in this trap too, is why do people get armor when the enemy's using infantry? You know what I mean? Like, I understand you need to go to the next tier and to get that armor so the enemy doesn't have armor up on you, but yeah. Yeah, right now this guy needs some AT guns. What they could have done is really predicted some kind of AT. They do have the Piats, which is pretty good. The infantry, the vetted Brit infantry is just too good and stuff. Actually, artillery cover could really save them a little bit too when the Germans come into their territory. Be very, very good. We do see though a comment coming out from the Brit douchebag. Right? Yeah, he's gonna go comment. He does have a whole bunch of manpower. What is the Russian up to? He just has some basic stuff. It's kind of mid-game-ish for him. Don't know. He did a couple points off of this, but I think it was a little bit poor of a choice. With such an aggressive style of play that they did with the blobbing and stuff, maybe an IS-2 or 85s would have been better to suit the play style, to really get that tank out faster. Instead of the 76, you could have gotten the 85, which could have meant some kind of difference for him. And there goes his guards. Yeah, that was a waste. But what do you want with Asian blobbers they can't see? So yeah. So of course they're going to retreat over here to the medical HQ. So we do have some zeroing artillery. Gardening Asians. Lol. Dude. I just want one. Oh yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah. Now he's going to split them up, of course, but Asians, yeah, I know. AT grenade going out. Just going to do a little bit of damage, nothing else. We do see the 76 coming over here. Not sure why the 76 would even bother engaging. It's not going to pen. It's going to have a really hard time with that kind of shit. Do you see the Comet out? The Comet kind of just overextending way too much, going way out of bounds. Should back up with its weak armor. It's definitely going to need the support of the Blob. We do see now zero-ring artillery coming down right here. He's definitely going to have to stay there and defend. Is that zero-ring artillery? Yeah, it is zero-ring artillery. You need sight on the enemy. Anti visible enemy units in the targeted area. So if it's here, you need to get at least somewhat visible, but it's not going to matter. Yeah, see, this doesn't matter anymore. Wasted the opportunity. I would have, if I was him, I would have thrusted my Puma into here just to get visibility on them and to have the artillery come down. I would have committed my Panther to that a little bit to try and kill the Comet. That's just an MG on this flank. The MG kind of would have been okay. Where's this other Panther at? Oh, it's not at full health. Sex Pistol pushing away both tanks. Showing rear armor to a Comet is always a great idea. Die, Asians. Right now they definitely pushed back the Blob. This red guy could easily, like, with all that manpower stocking that he did, could easily reinforce his entire Blob again. The only thing I would do, if I was these Asian guys, is build some ATs. Build some ATs. Just 2 ATs, plus a Comet and maybe another Comet, and you'll be good as golden. Stay golden. The Panthers would have to push away. Taking up that other VP. Need to take this southern VP. Just a Puma there guarding it. A little bit low health. Guard's going to move there as well. So right now the Germans definitely have the upper hand. We do see the double support guns right here, which are definitely out in the open right now. And we do see an actual artillery piece now coming out from him. Sex Pistol. Oh, good spot. Protected by the Shvia, so I'm at least pleased that he picked a decent spot to put it. Of course, the half of the Blob coming in now. Don't know where the rest of the Blob's probably repairing. Yeah. See what an MG can do for you? That's magical, isn't it? Fucking suppression. Yeah, right now I do agree with what I said earlier, that this Russian guy with the aggressive blobbing and stuff, they definitely should have gone 85s as fast as possible, along with that MG infantry spam, and they probably could have dominated enough. And maybe this guy right here, the Brit guy, could have gotten adequate, maybe 2 to 3 ATs, along with his Blob, to help repel any kind of extra armor. The Comet is going to use Overdrive, I believe it's called, to try and get a pen shot on it. Right? Is it Overdrive? Oh, it's Emergency War Speed. Wow, that long-range shot. That sucks. Poor Comet. Almost. Artillery cover being used. Comet's still damaged. Sad. We do see a MG right now capping up. He could get the 152. 85s or IS-2 would have been ideal. Would have been ideal right now. And of course the port gun moved up way too much, a little bit too cocky there. But he can retrieve it easily, so it is okay. So right now the Germans are put back a little bit, standing in some defensive positions. This guy just needs to get his forward HQ up to be able to repair and get everything underway in the field, which will allow him to keep up the pressure. ATs and Comets are definitely needed. I know a lot of people will say that you shouldn't get AT because we have the support and the artillery gun, but both are rather inaccurate, and if you definitely have them defending like right here to support your Comet in case it needs to retreat, I think it's going to be pretty good. We do have some conscripts trying to basically ninja cap up here, which is pretty good. We do have a random MG facing this way, which is kind of bad. It should face this way because the guys will come from here. Command Panther poking away. We do see the 152 now. I think it's a little bit ballsy just because there's not a lot of AT support. It would be really great at killing infantry and pushing back any kind of infantry support, but I think that if they coordinated their Panthers accordingly, it could turn out really bad for the 152. Though we do have a Comet, and we do have some Piats, so I'm not sure how well that will go, but we'll see. Oh, we do have a 76 too. It's still alive with 16 kills. So the Panther is repaired. The right is still capped up over here. We got a nice demo charge. Another demo charge was right there. Looks like a Volk maybe bit the dust. I'm not sure. I would like to watch this Volk walk into this demo charge. Please walk into the demo charge. Oh. Well, he just stopped them there. That's top kick. So Panther took a scratch of damage. It looks like the 76 and or the Comet was poking at it. Looks like the Comet can annihilate the Puma here because the Puma's having some pathfinding problems. GG on that Puma. There we go. At least that annoying Puma's out of the way. One less armor to worry about. Demo charge is still there. The MG team did retreat. Still kept the VP. Kept the VP in the south, so that's probably why he left that. So I do... Oh, yes, it's the arty gun. With only 0 kills. Yeah, the arty gun ain't that great, folks. Ain't that great. Oh, man. A nice Stuka. Oh, yeah. And some guards and conscripts. Nothing major. Just a little skirmish. Of course, some Volk are trying to come up here. Yeah, they thought they could find... Please run over the demo charge. I want to see something die. Please run this way. Oh, that's sad. Too bad they can't retreat this way. See, this is a little bit risky. I don't understand why the Panther is here. Sure, it could provide some decent damage, but we have, you know, a Comet over here, and the bulk of the enemies right here with a 152, though there's not much the Panther can do, but at least it can compel the Comet to be pushed back. I'm also surprised there's no Vaketten, or at least one, at this point as well. So we do see double Comets. And the Panther is slowly making its way back. Kind of a weird place for another Shvi. I guess it's okay to guard the fuel, but is the fuel really that important after this time? I don't know. Panther, Command Panther backing up. Yellow guy trying to come around to use the Sturmpioneers to get rid of the fucking guys, which is low. Panther trying to engage in the double Comet. We do have a grenade trying to go off, but it's okay. Vet 3 Comet. Oh, dude. Just something, anything. Come on, support gun. Ah, fail. Dude. Man. This is so... just makes me so sad. Like, a nice Stuka this way would have, like, worked. That's so sad. Those Piats, though, and the combining with the Comets... just totally gay. So there goes the medical HQ. We do have the Shvia up over here. And by this, it looks like the Allies are pretty much going to win. This Sex Pistol guy has pretty much nothing left. Abuse GG Relic. Jeremy over here has a whole bunch of infantry, and he did actually get a... whoops. He did get a... Jagdpanzer. I wanted to say Hetzer for a second, but... I'm just going to recap here at the end here. I do believe the Germans should have gotten MGs, someone should have gotten a Stuka, someone should have gotten a Lux. Something like this for anti-infantry and anti-some of this, and then while trying to someone getting a Panther, or, you know, this kind of stuff I believe they should have done. It would have been more adequate. And especially for the Allies too, I think that they definitely had a big scare there whether they were about to lose or not. That reverse, though. What is he doing? Yeah. Takes too long. Oh, that sucks. Could potentially die. Oh, yeah, it is dead, Panther. Yeah, Piats are coming in. Not much any of that shit's gonna do. 152 on the flank as well. Okay, so these guys, again, like I said, MG, Lux, Stuka early game. That's what should have happened, but they didn't. They just went straight infantry, and yeah. I'm surprised none of them got a fucking MG, which is surprising. Support guns, too, would have helped. They did get support guns, but I think the Stuka and the fear of being Stuka would have been really helpful. For these two guys, some more AT should have came out of this guy, and this guy should have gone for 85s plus IS-2. Would have worked out well for him since his aggressive style. The 85 would have, at least a nice little team of 85s would have really been nice. So we do see a big Papa Pump out on the field, but he's definitely going to have to be careful against the Piat spam. Don't know what was over. Looks like a Volk squad or something. That was it. Panther over here with a Volk, trying to plant some mines. 76, taking some damage. Not much. And they control this northern sector just with an MG nicely hiding behind a tractor as well. So both sides have some faults. It was a nice back and forth, though I can understand the frustration of going up against blobbers, and you could get away with it too, but this game was never about realism or skill. It's usually just about rushing. It's just like StarCraft. StarCraft isn't skill. It's about when to build it, why to build it, or a different strategy, and just blob units and send them in kind of a little bit. And King Tiger wrecked. And Company of Heroes, you know, I don't know why you're complaining about it. Company of Heroes 1 and Company of Heroes 2 has always been a shitty blob fest, unless you specifically play 1v1s and 2v2s to a point, but I don't know why you complain. Now, I know I fucking hate it, but it's just, I don't know. There's definitely things you could have done to counter it, but you didn't. So it's just, yeah. So the playback is over, I guess, at this point. I don't know if they surrendered or not. I'm guessing the Allies did win just because the amount of what they have compared to the Germans, losing a King Tiger and all that other stuff, and at least I assume so. Because it just didn't say, but yeah. I could always look back at the companyofheroes.org file and put it in the description to see. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.